Hello, hello. I want people to listen to the conversations between Jiddu Krishnamurti, Dr. David Bohm, and Dr. David Schoenberg from 1974 in Brockwood Park, England. That's the school that Jiddu Krishnamurti founded. It is a very environmental learning oriented school. People learn through experimenting with gardening and with molding clay and with artwork and stuff like this, and exploring philosophy and exploring science from a very practical point of view, from the point of view of really understanding what they're asking, the questions that they're asking, and the stuff that they're exploring, and the things that they really want to learn and learn to really understand. And these conversations are going in this direction, definitely, and it is very vital what they have to say. They say that you have to go within yourself and you have to question all authority. You have to question society. You have to question any kind of guru or politician. You even have to question yourself. You have to question your own agenda, your motives. Why am I doing this? Why do I want to do this? Why do you laugh about someone who is a clown, for example, instead of seeing that clown as a huge opportunity to rise above, to get to the next levels of moving towards a paradise. People, if you show them the paradise, they will laugh about it. And that's why when I go into a chat room or talk to people on Facebook, the concepts I introduce them to are they leap so much out of what people think that they like, what they have been told to like or dislike, that they're ridiculous. Anyone who has seen the future in that way, anyone who's coming from the future and who is introducing true love, true respect, true art, true exploring, and true joy. And so I saw a reality show a couple of years ago when I was still watching TV, and there was this girl in the reality show, Elimidate, and she had 10 guys that were very mediocre and bleak and bland and kind of rude and hiding behind a persona, except for one guy who was a hippie. And the only reason why the hippie guy was even in there is to play the clown, so to make everyone else feel better about themselves. And it was really the clown who drew my attention, who I want to hang out with, who I want to get to know, who I want to hold in my arm, who I would have taken home, but not that lady, of course, because she's been told, thou shalt not hippie, and then that is what she's gonna do. She's been told not to like Friedrich Nietzsche, thus she doesn't like Friedrich Nietzsche's work. It's as simple as that. They are told to like Garth Brooks, so they will like Garth Brooks, okay? They are told to, this is what a woman does, this is what a man does, and then we groove into this, and we never get out of that groove. And so that's why I invite people to come out of that groove of social norms, social norming, all this normation that's happening. It's happening on a very, very subconscious level sometimes. It happens so subconsciously, people don't even notice that it's going on. And I want people to pay more attention to this. And to say, wait a minute, is this what I really need? Is this what my body needs? You know, do my feet want to go into those pointy high heel stilettos? Ask your feet, and they all say totally not. And but then comes the ego and says, but that's what they told me that I need to do in order to be regarded as a woman. And there are even men out there who will call me a dyke or a boy if I am not wearing these high stiletto shoes. And that makes it even worse on top of all of that brainwashing. So yeah, but I want you to be strong, much stronger than that. I want you to be empowered. I want you, and even if it's hard, I want you to say no to some of those spoken or unspoken, you know, overt or covert type of messages that you get from Hollywood, from the corporations, from your religion, or from the society that you hang out with. So it could be any kind of society. Then all societies have very irrational and very hostile. Some of them have absolutely hostile views to total detached views to living cells on planet Earth in general. Your own cells, the cells of animals too. So we gotta think about this, okay, and question anything that is adverse to living cells. Question it all, and stay strong and say no to it. Go for the hippie guy. He's much hotter. Go for the all vegan wide boots with the wide foot, and the MBT or Skechers soles that are the shape up soles. And go for that what's healthy. Okay? Go for that serves you, your body. Okay? That's what's important. That's all that matters. And go for natural cosmetics. I make my own cosmetics, by the way, with clays. And that's so much better. You know, why put a bunch of artificially created, cruel tested shit on your body that is just super unhealthy and bad all the way around. Tony Robbins has these 4 different things. So he has 4 different levels of living, okay, or experiences, he calls it. He has class 1 experience, which is something that feels good, something that is good for you, something that is good for others, and something that serves the greater good. And then 3 other ones that are definitely in different variations not good for you, but feel good, or don't feel good and are not good, and all of that stuff. So go for the class 1 experience, even if it goes against the grain of society, and question authorities. You have to question people. Question them. No, you don't have to. That doesn't mean you have to rebel or anything. It's not necessary. But question people. Ask questions. You know, why did he do this? What's the point? What's the purpose behind it? I understand. So there's obviously a different agenda, and follow the money trail. Where does the money trail go to? You know, does the money trail go to an environmentalist bank account, or does the money trail go into the opposition bank account? Yeah? Ask these questions, follow it, sniff the way all the way to the bank, and find out. You know, find out who benefits selfishly and find out who benefits altruistically. So you guys take care. Bye bye.